hope you're having a lovely evening here in the beautiful city of Bloomsburg Fair. If you would be kind enough to step over to this side of the stage here, my left or your right, if you will. Everybody, come in. I don't jump, I don't bite, I have my razor shot, so I'm good for the year. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you would pay particular attention to this device over here, to my left or your right, this, as most of you know, is called the guillotine. This device was used several hundreds of years ago for those to be executed or killed in France, and they were convicted criminals specifically by the king and monarchy of France. The severity of the crime began in the beginning. One of the most infamous of these executions, if you will, was that of the Queen of France herself, which was done by her own king with a variety of crimes she committed while on the throne. Her name was Queen Marie Antoinette. What I'm going to do this evening is to do a recreation of that famous execution. And in order to do so, allow me to bring out my lovely assistant, Miss Sunshine. Good evening, Miss Sunshine. You look lovely tonight. Miss Sunshine here has the privilege of playing the notorious Queen Marie Antoinette. I have the obligation of playing the evil execution of Black Bart, and you, as the large crowd and audience out there, are going to portray the angry French mob, which condemned Miss Antoinette to her death by the guillotine, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, she slowly and surreptitiously goes over to that guillotine. I would like to point out one thing here. The days of executions in France, just as in the Roman Empire, regardless of what the throne had decided, it was always up to the angry mob to be satisfied. And in that satisfaction, the king and queen allowed them to have the final determination of who was to be executed or who was to live. As we all know, in the case of Marie Antoinette, due to her crimes against the throne while she was queen, it was a unanimous decision off with her head. So what I would like you to do tonight is to portray the angry French mob, if you would. While she is sitting there waiting for her death, please make the fist with your right hand, raise it above your head if you would, and on the count of three, look at that lovely young lady and say, off with your head. 1, 2, 3, off with your head. Excellent. Well, that is definitely a unanimous verdict. As I come over here with the racist device, slowly. The mob rules, and I ain't my job. It doesn't pay good, but the hours are great. Inch by inch, step by step, all the way to the top. Oh. One thing I want to point out on camera, ladies and gentlemen, before I get to the top. One thing everybody who was sentenced to death in the guillotine has in common, a very fine point. What that is they all come out ahead. They're all a little messy, but it works. Ladies and gentlemen, have we ever seen a severed head? David Copperfield, David Ryan, anybody. Have we ever seen a severed head? 1, 2, 3. I guess not. Please observe.
If you're in line, there's no way to no delay for taking from stage to stage. It can't be dangerous. So I'm right over here. We're going to walk in the door and see all the service people that we have in there. Say hi to little boo-bah as you go in, and then go in and enjoy the show. It's the last night of the fair. It's the last chance to dance with our little four-legged dancing girl and Vicky Hunter. It's your last chance to see fire eaters and sword swallowers. Go right on in. It's ready to start. It's ready to entertain you.
I heard that, but I forget things very easily. What we have here is a lovely severed head. Stop. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would watch this severed head.
Fire.
Well, they severed that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, they severed that. And being alive for up to 24 minutes, being a chicken or a human being. But as Miss Antoinette's head was severed at the vocal cord, she can't say anything to the French crowd who was so conducted to execution, which is probably a very good thing to do. We have children in the audience. But she can do a couple of minute things, which you know. Give a big smile to the audience. Beautiful. Don't you roll your eyes around that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, please observe. Ladies and gentlemen, one we had it in every end, whatever, in the thin air. This was just a basic exhibition of simple magic. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, it was an exhibition of how the ski team, in particular this one, which is over 400 years old actually, was used in France to execute those who dared thwart the throne, the king, and the queen. I appreciate your participation in this, and if you would be so kind, please give a hearty, healthy hand of applause to my lovely assistant, Miss Sunshine. She's gone in the thin air, but I'm sure she's still listening. Ladies and gentlemen, for our next act, I'm going to bring out on stage our own very Baron.